Today's encouragement and empowerment is actually going to serve as a reminder to someone. It's going to also serve as motivation for someone. And today's encouragement and empowerment is: what stopped you or who stopped you? What stopped you or who stopped you? You see, God gave me a dream about how there were so many that had gifts and talents inside of them, but how they were just sitting down. And I was having a conversation with this person, another woman of God who's a content creator, and she seemed to be just so upset and so adamant that the people were just sitting on their butts and that they were not using the gifts and the talents that God gave them. And I was sharing with her how many years ago, how God had me to speak this to my son when he said to me, "Mommy, who do you think you are, Moses?" And I said, no, it came right out my mouth without even thinking. I said, "I'm Mosette." And you know something? So that was back then when God was letting me know how he was calling me to do exactly what he has me to do now. So I want to ask you again, who stopped you or what's stopping you? Because sometimes we look for validation and we're looking for the support of others, and sometimes you're just not going to get it. But that doesn't mean for you to stop and for you not to do what God has called you to do. So I'm asking you again because it is so in my spirit. And if you say that, well, this message is not for me, well, maybe you may know of someone that it may encourage, that it may lift them up so that this way that they can get up and they can start doing what God has placed inside of them, because those gifts and those talents that God gave you, they're not for you. Somebody is waiting for you. See, because we can't do it like you because we are not you. So I'm asking you, who stopped you or what stopped you? Because sometimes it happened. The enemy, he is so tricky. You will be sitting on the sidelines in jealousy in your heart because you see others are going forth. And that jealousy is there because you haven't had the courage to step forward, or even to take the baby step. God said, take the baby step. Remember, I'm using you. God said, remember, I'm using you. You're not using me. So you be encouraged on today, and you be empowered on today, that whatever that gift is, whatever that talent is that God has placed inside of you, to get up and to use it. That's right. So I want to ask you again, what's stopping you or who's stopping you? I want to say this too because it just came to my mind, how sometimes we allow the affairs and things of our heart, because things aren't going exactly the way that we plan. So because they aren't going the way that we plan, we figure that we'll put a pause on what God wants us to do. But it don't work like that, my sister or my brother. So I'm asking you again, who's stopping you or what's stopping you? Your assignment is waiting for you. That business, that ministry, that call, whatever it is, whatever that gift, whatever that talent is, I want to ask you again so you can really think about it and reconsider what's stopping you and who's stopping you. Be encouraged and be empowered to break free and to come out of that cage. That's right, come out of that cage. Be encouraged and empowered to be God has purposed you to be. And you know who you are because he's not giving you any rest. And that's why he sent this message to you. You know who you are. Be encouraged and empowered because God loves you so much, and so do I. Bye-bye.